What's happening, guys? It's Joe from Petty Fixes, and we're back with part 5, the finale of Project WetBox. And I got a good one for y'all today. I did a lot of work on it. I'm pretty happy with how everything turned out, and I'm very pleased. So with that said, I'm not going to do anything else. I'm not going to talk y'all's head off. Let's go ahead and jump into the build. Okay, so before I walk back there into my room and give you guys a look at my actual new setup, there's some couple things I want you all to know. Now, I have changed up a couple things quite a bit. I've added some LED lights to the back of my desk and to the side of my desk, so it gives this cool little glow. They are RGB, so I can change them whatever color I want to change them. My desk, everything's still in the exact same spot, but everything's a lot more cleaner, a lot more organized, and more cohesive. Like I said, I want to go with a black and white build, so let's go ahead, head back there and show you what it looks like. Alright, here we go. I'm back in the room, and you can see that my setup and everything's behind me. It looks pretty nice. As you can see, I got the underglow and everything going on with it. And I'm gonna go ahead and switch the views and give you all a bird's eye view of what everything looks like. Alright, so let's go ahead and start to the left of the desk. So as you can see, I did add the underglow and everything. Underglow is pretty nice looking. The LEDs in the back, they are interchangeable with a remote, and I'll show you that remote here in a second. Obviously everybody has a recording mic. I went with the blue Snowball. It's white, you know, I like my white and black. I got a white and black pop screen on it, a pop screen filter. The white newer, I guess that's how you say it, newer, I don't know, but the white boom arm to match everything. Now for my speakers, I do have the Klipsch Pro Media 2.1s. I love them. They're loud. They sound really good, especially hooked up to your motherboard's audio out. And they do the job just for me. Up underneath, you can see some bad cable management, but I'm going to work on that. Don't worry about that. There, right there, is the sub. There's a subwoofer. It's a little dark in here. Maybe I should turn on the light when I did this, but I want to give you guys the effect of how all the lighting looks. But up here we have some headphones. These are the V-Motor Crossfade M100s. Solid headphones. I love them. I have the optional boom mic to go with it, so when I'm gaming and stuff like that, I can actually use those to do my gaming and stuff like that with. And I also do my productivity work, all my editing and stuff for my videos with those headphones. They work out perfectly fine. Now this is my monitor. This is a 29-inch ultra wide curved LG 29UC88 monitor. Now you can find a review to this monitor in my channel. I'll leave a link to it in the description somewhere, or I'll just leave a card up somewhere where you can find it. Alright, so moving down, we have the Corsair K65 keyboard. Now I don't need a number pad because I don't do much number work or whatever, but yeah, that's the Corsair K65 keyboard. It's an RGB keyboard. I have everything set to white, obviously. Up underneath it, you can see the extended mouse pad from Corsair. I am a Corsair fanboy. I do like Corsair products a lot. They make damn good products, and everything they make is of good quality. So moving over, I have the mouse pad. I have the Polaris mouse pad from Corsair also. Now the mouse pad is also RGB too. The thing about the mouse pad is it has this LED ring that goes all the way around the mouse pad, and it's really bright actually for what it is. And it's well made. It's not like a smooth finish on the top of it. It's more of like a rough, kind of like a speed surface, I guess you could say, for a gaming mouse or whatever. And then right here we have the Corsair K65 or M65 mouse. It's the gaming mouse, RGB obviously. Has a lot of options and stuff for it, for macros and things like that. Has adjustable DPI speed and everything. This remote control is for the LED lights behind my desk. Now I can go through and I can change them. It's a pretty good light set actually. I like it. I can change it. I have the sensor for it right up under the speaker. You can't even see it, but it's right up under the speaker, so I can go back and I can change it to whatever color I want. Change it to blue, purple, green, orange, whatever, yellow, blue, purple, another purple, like a lighter purple. You know, it's just different shades of the different colors and everything. Or I can just have them up just flashing like that, you know, or I can just have it strobing, the RGB strobing. And the cool thing about it is you can actually like slow it down. So like I've slowed it down and you can see it's slowly cycling through. So the thing is pretty full feature for what it is. I do like it a lot. And then this is the remote control to the Enermax cooler that I have, the pump res combo. Now I've done a review on this also. You can find it in the link in the description, or you can find it in one of the cards on my channel. This is a pretty good remote. It's full featured. The only drawback to that pump res combo is that this is the only way you can control the speed, the variable speed of that pump res combo. But I like that for the simple fact that it's just a one-click method. I don't have to go into any motherboard settings just to adjust the pump speed or keep it on a full speed or anything like that. It has 8 speeds total, from 1500 all the way up to 4500 RPM. And the thing about it is it has 150 RPM steps. So you can step it all the way up from 1500 to 4500 and 150 RPM steps. So that's a pretty good feature. I like that. Now, moving on to what you all came to see for real. Project WetBox itself. Now, I do have it in the Anidees white AI Crystal Cube, as you can see. Looks good from the front. But let's take a look at the main part. Let me go ahead and have a seat so you guys can see. Alright, so here it goes. Everything in here is completely made by hand. Everything. All the tubes, everything that I wanted fitted. The radiator didn't fit the way I wanted it to fit, so I drilled some holes for that. I made my custom bottom plate down there that you can see. I mounted the pump where I wanted to mount it at. You can see that it definitely does not get in the way of anything. Everything looks good. Now, I had some serious troubles the first couple times I tried to bend my tubes and stuff like that. I made a very complex tube, as you can see back up in there. That tube is really complex. That one that goes from there all the way up and around and into the radiator. Now, that was not the tube that's in there right now. I actually simplified that tube. That tube actually went down to the bottom down here, and I didn't want that when I figured out that the tube coming from back up in there was going to be too difficult to actually get up and around and into that top fitting right there on the water block. So what I did was I just rebent the tube, and I got it to where that tube now goes into the top of the water block. More than likely I'm gonna end up draining this loop and I'm gonna replace that because the tube isn't perfect and I'm an OCD guy. So yeah, this bend right here, from this part, this fitting right here all the way across up into there, that was not simple either. At first it was nowhere near that simple. It was all kind of zigzags and stuff like that, and I made the zigzag pattern just to fill out the bottom of the case, you know, because I didn't want nothing going in front of the graphics card, but I definitely wanted some tubing going down into the case a little bit. But I did that, but I ended up changing it out because there was a big leak right there, huge, gigantic leak at the fitting part. So I ended up just swapping everything out. I actually bought the correct amount of tubing and everything somehow. I don't know how. And I'll go show you all the fail bins, I guess you can call it, and everything. But yeah, Project WetBox is definitely a success. Now I can go through and change all the lighting and stuff like that on this on the fittings and on the pump and on the reservoir and all that good stuff, but I don't want to. The white and black is definitely nice. It's a really nice blend of elegance and simplicity, and that's what I was going for in this whole entire build. This one right here, oops, dropping shit. This one right here, okay, so this is the one that disappointed me the most. Now, I did this one with for the simple fact that I wanted something that would have been cool, that would have filled out the case. This is what it would have looked like in my case in this orientation. Now, the reason I took it out was for this right here. I don't even know if you can see it. It's a very rough cut, and it wasn't even and flush. It wasn't even and flush or anything like that on the fitting. So when I turned my power on for the first time to go ahead and run the fluid through, yeah, it sprung a leak and it was spraying everywhere. So I mean, I didn't even realize I had my pump up on full blast either. So mistake on my part, rookie mistake. But yeah, this is my fail tubing. This is everything that I went through. Got some pieces rolling over there. All the stuff that I went through, like I wasted a lot of stuff. So yeah, that's it right there. That's it for that. Alright guys, so that's gonna conclude this video. Now I want to thank you all for following me along, you know, and keeping up with my project. It's been a big deal for me. I love everything. I love the way everything turned out. It turned out perfect, you know. Everything that I wanted to do has been done. Only thing that's left for me to do really is just accessorize. You know, I mean, I do want to get a different graphics card, a 1070 or a 1080, potentially a Vega 56. I'm not really interested in the 64, but the 56 is more appealing to me for the simple fact that it's cheaper, and it, with the right settings, you can actually get it to perform close to a Vega 64. So, but I definitely do want to get another graphics card that I can liquid cool, so I can add a card to my loop. And then on top of that, I want to do some different stuff with my desk. I will be getting a different desk sometime soon. I don't know when, but I'll be getting a different desk sometime soon. And yeah, guys, that's it. So yeah, that's gonna conclude this video, y'all. If you guys like anything you see, go ahead and drop me a like, subscribe to my channel, and share this video, because it definitely helps me get more content on the channel. Helps me bring a lot more to you all. And companies notice that when, you know, somebody's doing good on YouTube, they send you stuff. So when they send you stuff, that's more stuff for me to put out for you all, in case you all are curious about certain products. So like, subscribe, check out my other videos. I got tons of them on my channel, and there's a lot more to come. Stay tuned. This is Joe from Petty Fixes. See y'all.